have been on an emotional roller coaster with this palette. I have gone from very, very excited to purchase this palette. When it arrived, I went from disappointment to being very severely heartbroken and then falling head over heels in love with this palette. I know. So let me take you through this intricate journey that I experienced with this palette. Now, I am a huge fan of the Metropolis palette. I have no words. I mean, this palette is so amazing. And I told myself that the next time Natasha Denona is going to release a palette that is going to have the cream to powder formula, I am going to buy it. And I did. I bought the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. So when I first got this palette, I was disappointed because a lot of the shades looked very similar. And you guys would have heard this if you've been watching some other reviews. Not to mention these two palettes side by side, you can probably tell they look very similar to each other. A lot of those golds that are in the Bronze palette are actually very similar to the golds in the Metropolis palette. And I thought, why? A lot of these looks I can get from the Metropolis palette. So what's the point of having them in the Bronze palette? And then it came to the heartbreak stage. Because one of the things that makes the Metropolis palette really unique, and one of the reasons why I love this palette so much, is because it has that cream to powder formula. It has 10 shades of cream to powder formula. I love the cream to powder formula. It goes on so buttery smooth on the eye. Seriously guys, if you haven't felt this formula, you must. It's beautiful. I really haven't experienced this type of formula in any eyeshadow palette before. So I was super excited when I realized that the Bronze palette had the cream to powder formula. And to my dismay, it does have the cream to powder formula, but only one shade. I was expecting all of these beautiful mattes to be cream to powder. They're not. They're just her normal creamy matte formula. There's only one cream to powder shade, which is Deep Dive. And that's it. And I was pissed. I was heartbroken. I could not believe why Natasha Denona did not put the most amazing cream to powder formula in this palette. When you first look at this palette, you see a lot of gold and you look at it and you think, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna go for a lot of these golds, and most of these golds are probably gonna give me very similar looks. And that was my first impression. But that is not the case. You can actually get various looks from this palette. You just need to deconstruct this palette a little bit. According to Natasha Denona, you can use this palette either vertically, so this here, one column is a look, this is another look, this is another look, or you can use them in quads. So this here could be one look, this here can be one look, this here can be one look. You can use them in quads. You can also use them diagonally, so this here can be one look, for example. This is how Natasha Denona says you can use this palette, which is great. You don't have to use the palette this way. For me, the best looks that I've gotten out of this palette are actually using colors that are on the opposite spectrum. So, for example, using Rhodium and Magma together, which are very far apart. Using Deep Dive and Bliss. Deep Dive and Gloaming is beautiful. I want to show you now 3 looks that I did with this palette. Okay, for the first look, grab Magma on a firm shadow brush, and I'm just actually applying that all over my lid. That's a beautiful shade. I love this color. Then I'm taking this shade up into the crease and just blending this shade out just with a fluff crease brush. I'm going back into Magma and adding more intensity, and then just blending this out with the crease brush, focusing on the outer V. Then I'm going into Suntan and just adding that for a bit of diffusion in the crease. Going back in Magma now and just adding that to the lower lash line. Now I'm grabbing that beautiful shade Rhodium on my finger. Wow, that is stunning. And I'm just tapping my finger and reapplying this shade several times to build up intensity. I've just used Deep Dive, just applying that very lightly at the lower lash line. Now I'm grabbing Beige and just diffusing the top of that crease line with this shade. Now I'm just tightlining. Grab your favorite black liner and then some black eyeshadow on an angled brush, and I'm just creating a pretty thin black soft line and doing the same at the lower lash line. And this is the look, guys. I absolutely love this look, and you know what, this looks even better in person. The camera actually isn't doing it as much justice. It's stunning. So for this next look, we're grabbing Deep Dive on the shadow brush, and I am just popping this shade all over my eye, creating that outer V and really going with this shade up into the crease as well. Just intensifying the outer V, and I'm adding a little bit more of that Deep Dive. Then I'm going in with Suntan and just helping to diffuse this shade a bit, going into the crease. Then grabbing Deep Dive, applying that at the lower lash line. Now I'm grabbing High Degree on my finger and popping that all over my lid. Yes, it's beautiful. I love this shade. It's actually quite different to the Metropolis shade in the same red, which is far more intense. Just tight lining here, and this is the look. I think this look is so stunning, and my husband seems to think this look is very, very sexy, so I'm going to take that. But yes, absolutely love the smoky eye. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade Magma right here, and I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. And I'm just actually gonna take this all the way out, see that? And all the way up to the crease. Now I'm just going in to build more intensity, and I'm really packing this on. And I'm just taking a fluffy brush and just smoothing this out. And that was really easy. This shade Magma applies and blends very, very easily. Actually, all the mattes are really nice. So I'm building up that intensity in the outer corner and going up into the crease. So now I'm just going to take the same shade and I'm going to connect the two and just go under my eye. Now I'm going to take a smaller, fluffier brush. I'm just going to go into this shade here. This is called Ridge, a beautiful mustardy, yellowy, brown shade. It's beautiful, and all I'm going to do is focus that shade just in this outer area here because I just want to smooth this part out. Now take any dark brown pencil that you have. So what I'm just going to do is very lightly add that just to my lash line, and then I'm just going to smudge it out. So I've got this roughly added in. Now I'm just going to go in with a pencil brush and I'm just smudging this pencil out. Then I'm taking the same eye pencil and I'm just going to run this under my eyes. Now I'm going to pick up this Bliss shade here. This is a beautiful duochrome. It actually reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush. I'm just going to put this directly on top of my eye. Oh, that's beautiful. So I'm going to go back in, take some more, and just going to add this to my lid. So I've got this shade on both my eyes, and all I want to do now is do a tight line with a black liner and then go back in just with this brown pencil just to intensify that brown just on my lash line. And I'm just adding that brown back in. Now there is a bit of a fallout underneath. It's just a little bit, not too much, so I'm just gonna wipe this off, put the rest of my makeup on, and I'll be right back. hope you guys enjoyed those looks because I loved doing them. I felt like when I saw this palette, I really was getting the sultry, smoky eye vibes from this palette, and you can totally rock that. This is such a clever palette, and I commend Natasha Denona and her team that picked out and curated these shades. For example, the reason why I actually paired these two together and not these two together is because rhodium, and let me swatch that so you know what I'm talking about. So rhodium, as you can see, actually has a lot of brown base. So this is a duochrome that has brown, purple, lilac shimmers on a brown base. And to make this shade pop on the eyes, instead of actually using it with Deep Dive, if you actually use it with Magma, oof, this shade comes to life and it really pops. You guys are gonna have to try this, come on. And you know already, I'm a fan. I think this is an excellent palette and I'm really, really happy to have it. Okay, let's do some swatches. So the first duochrome you've seen already, this is rhodium. So this is a duochrome called Alloy. This is duochrome Gloaming. Look at Gloaming. I mean, how stunning is Gloaming? Seriously, I can't wait to do a look with this shade. Okay, next duochrome we have is Silk. This is very, very beautiful. So this one is True Copper. This is a metallic. Then we have High Degree, which is a metallic. One of my favorites from this palette. And we have Palladium, which is a metallic. Palladium is super beautiful. The shade I actually missed, which is a duochrome, is of course this beautiful shade called Bliss, which reminds me of Nars Orgasm. And that's this shade here, Bliss. Beautiful shade. This is what, of course, I've got on my eye today. Next shade is Chroma Crystal. This is called True Bronze. And yep, that's a Chroma Crystal, all right? Look at the shine on that. So these are all the duochromes, the metallics. Okay, now let's have a look at the mattes. So I'm first going to swatch the cream to powder. So this one, woo, just seriously guys. I mean, come on, look at that beauty. It's so pretty. Cream to powder, we need more cream to powder. So that was Deep Dive. Just keep in mind that Magma is a creamy matte. It's not cream to powder. That was my mistake. I thought these mattes were going to be cream to powder, but they're not. They're still creamy and they're very easy to blend, but it's not the same formula.
Denied.
Then I have Sundown. This is Sundown. Next is Ridge. Now Ridge is beautiful. This shade, I totally love this shade. It's a little bit of a yellow mustard shade and it is seriously beautiful. Now this shade here is Suntan, and just lastly, this last shade is Beige. So personally on my skin tone, all these shades look really good and they all actually work on me. For something like Beige, which is very light, I use this shade when I've taken my darker crease shade too high up and I just need to lighten that crease a little bit. I use Beige to do that. It works perfectly. It doesn't add any added warmth or anything like that. For me, it works beautifully. Then Ridge, of course, this mustard shade is so beautiful and I can use this shade all over my eye. Pop a little bit bronzer in the crease, eye pencil, and I'm good to go. And I've got that nude eye look that still looks very polished. I think on lighter skin tones, these matte shades will look really, really warm. But on me, they actually look a little bit more true to color. They don't all look warm. Overall, I think this is a beautiful palette and I love it. I have been seriously enjoying creating looks with this palette. So I highly, highly recommend. I hope you enjoyed the looks that I did. I hope you enjoyed the review, and comment down below which of the 3 looks that I did, the first, second, or this one, the third one, did you like the most? Also, Make sure to follow me on Instagram. All the makeup details that I've worn in all these 3 looks, I will be putting in an Instagram post. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!